Hello. Hello there, right here. Welcome to our live stream. Today's our Friday live stream. Decided to put out to the Enderman simple video that we did. We actually recorded back in January, I think we recorded that video. Put it together, got the video out. Tutorial on my simple Enderman farm that I've showed in the past. I never did actual block by block tutorial on it. Also go into why everything is put in the same or in the exact location it is put in. So I try to do that where not only do I show how to build it up, but also explain the process of why you do certain things. Hopefully that will satisfy both people that enjoy watching my videos for tutorials and also people that are just looking to learn kind of cool tricks and technical techniques to better in their world. Welcome everybody! HK coming with 100 biddies. Thanks so much for that. Let me refresh that.
Hello.
How you doing there, THK? You're doing well. Hello everyone to the chat. It is going on our cheer goal, which is in the top left-hand corner. Also trying to reach the sub goal in the top right-hand corner. We're only 3 subs away. So if you guys got Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime or know anyone that has it, make sure to use it up every month. As it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps me out. Not Found is in the chat as well. How you doing? Throw up my socials. You guys can click them all and join them all. Thank you for following Sonic. Oh, Nada's here. Thanks for posting the socials, Nat. These guys are doing pretty good. Me, I'm doing okay. Still have a slight headache from 4th of July. Could also be because, just because, you know, I eat like sweets and stuff, desserts, and I normally don't eat stuff with sugar. But when it comes to these like get-togethers, you eat that stuff, and sometimes it gives me a headache because I'm just not like, if you don't eat sugars, processed sugars and stuff for a long time, and then you eat it, it almost makes you sick because it's like so foreign. Other than that, glad I got my video out today. Usually I try to plan getting the videos out like on Friday mornings, but it just takes so long to put together, especially the last few minutes. I end up doing it on like Saturday. But I decided to put this one out just before the stream. So if you haven't seen it already, it is up on my YouTube channel. Okay. Today we're making a video about the Rarest Armor Trim Set for 1.20 Minecraft. New video on my channel. It is Friday, guys, the beginning of the weekend. We are in the month of July. It's actually kind of crazy. I think we just had 4th of July. Now what are we gonna look forward to the rest of the month of July? It's 4th Independence Day for America is kind of a huge holiday. But I have some family members who have birthdays in the month of July, so we got some stuff to look forward to. Actually, that reminds me, I think one of my brother's birthdays is either today or tomorrow or sometime. Probably figure that out. Welcome everybody. Like I said, as I get the stream set up, check out my new video on my YouTube channel. Hey, Rubik. And let me know what you guys think about the Minecraft background music. Is it loud enough that you guys can hear it? I rendered it out. That's what we did last stream. Last stream we put together this music. Which ad system is annoying? How does that work? Maybe let me know. Okay. I'll send out some announcements, letting everybody know that we are streaming. I'll grab some water, I'll be right back, and we'll get going. I'm back. I went to get some water. Turned on the water faucet, and it goes gurgle, 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 and kind of just sputs out a little bit of water. Then remember, we're actually working on our water right now. Hey Barry, welcome in. Thanks everybody contributing to Auto Dragon Farm Mini Challenge. Do questions work? Not found says, I saw math and I thought I had to join. Hey! Hopefully we get the math correct. Which is something, now that 1 to 20 is out. Dev, do you think the math is the math on the rune trail runes is the same? That's what we're going to be looking at. Last stream we worked on making this Minecraft playlist. I'll have to figure out if there's a way I can make it loop around, continue to play. Turn repeat off. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep repeat. We'll see, hopefully it works. I don't know if Dev is in the chat. Do you think the trail runes for area stats is still correct. Now that 1.20 is released. How is everyone doing today? Thank you, Oyo Blaze, for the follow. Welcome in. You guys enjoying your summer vacation? Rarest Armor Trim Set for 1.20 using map. Okay. Let me send these off and then we can get started. We started recording this video, geez, several months ago, right? Probably in April or sometime. Anybody remember when we started gathering this information? There it is. They put together this spreadsheet. That shows the different armor trims on the left-hand side. Make this bigger. And then what structure you find them in. This row. The block you need in order to copy them. Copy. The template chance. I wrote these notes up here. Chance of finding template per chest. So out of each location where you, or each thing that you can find it, because it's chest, gravel, or gravel, or elder, guardian. So of each of those things, what's the chance of you getting it? So like when it comes to the netherite update, there's a 100% chance of getting it from a bastion treasure, but there's only a 10% chance for bastion general chest. And then I think, where's the elder guardian? Shipper, Ocean Monument. Okay, there's only a 20% chance it gets for Elder Guardian. It's a tied one. Wowberry, you surpassed 230 hours of watch time. That says, can you still somewhat deal with YouTube's ad system, since their ads are in your local language and are also skippable? Oh, yeah. Wonder why Twitch doesn't do something like that. But I do get a lot of ads that aren't in English. So I don't know how good that is. But then again, I also turn off, so I don't have custom ads. I just have general ads, just because I love to see what weird ads are out there. Hey Zyber. Welcome in, Dara. Thanks for the drink up there, Woofdat. Okay, so we looked at a couple columns. The next column is chest or gravel. So this tells the number of chest or gravel on average per structure. Gravel, gravel. Okay, I'll just go right. Or elder, guardians per structure. Number of chest, gravel, or elder guardians on average per structure. So this is kind of an important thing. So like strongholds, on average you only get about 3.5 chest per stronghold. I wonder why I didn't put this number in. I guess it don't really matter. Something like a bastion. Every bastion has about 8 chests. This actually makes a huge difference on how likely you'll find something. So the trail runes have a lot of chests, a lot of gravel. So they have 32 on average. Something like the ancient cities also have a lot of chests. And that's why, despite the ancient city, what is it, the silent one? That's really hard to get. Because there's so many chests, it's actually relatively easy to get. But then we also have chance per structure. Chance to find template in a structure. This is equal to template change. Template chance. And equal to template chance times the number of chests and gravel. Chance to find a template in a structure. So if a structure has a lot of chests, then it's easier to find it. You can see the numbers start getting bigger the number the better. So something like the Woodland Mansion, which have a lot of chests, and also have a high chance of finding a template per chest, ends up being a pretty high number. So is the Stronghold. And then we went and looked at a 1 million meter square area. What's the chance of finding one of those structures in that area? Or no, how many structures do you find in a 1 million squared area? So because the Nether don't have that many structures to choose from, there ends up being a lot of bastions there. See, there's 20,000 bastions. I guess actually on average is 27,000 is the average. 27,000 bastions in the area. Well, if you compare this to other things, like mansions, there's only like 100 mansions in the same area, but in the overworld. Thanks for the drink up. Oh, I already did the drink up. Redeem stretch. Oh, Wolfdat has redeemed stretch. We're gonna do a 10-second stretch. Thanks for redeeming that. Welcome in, DJ. You guys want to participate? We're gonna stand up and reach for the sky. Stretch those arms like you're waking up and stretching. And we're also gonna reach and touch our toes. Stay limbo. And we're gonna rotate those wrists that you use while you're on the computer. And also rotate the neck all the way around. And also look at all 4 directions. Up, down, right, and left. Ooh, that feels good. I should do more streams where I stand up. I haven't been doing that recently. I want to really get one of those desks that can move up and down. The one thing that we were doing math towards the very end, towards the end of the update, is when it came to the trail runes. So based off of Dev's calculations, Dev thought there was around about 34,000 trail runes in 100,000 by 100,000 area. Anybody know if the chunk based website, does that actually show? Does that show the new trail runes? Does anybody know? Oh, hey Dev. I just want to double check the trail runes thing. Do they have one for 1.20? Where's the trail runes? Oh, they do got trail runes. Okay. Desert whales. Can I take golden apples? I can actually tell you where those are at. Cool. Beans. What's this? Caves. Okay. Fossils. All right. So I guess my question to you, Dev, is: do you think the calculations that you came up with, where you said there's around 34,000 trail runes in a million square area, do you think that's still correct now that the final release is out? If the seed for those in the code is still the same. Okay, what do you mean by that? I guess we could also use the exact same seed that you used. The spawn main location and thus should be the same number. No, not the world seed. Okay. Yeah, I know you're not talking about the world seed. I just wanted to look at it. And, oh, can't zoom out anymore. I wanted to see if it was like the similar numbers as you said. We go positive, positive, positive. Okay. So this is you did a 100,000 by 100,000 area. We do like a 10,000 by 10,000 area. Should be what, 1/10 that? You're following Bazzy. So 10,000s go over here. 10,000s around here somewhere. Here's 10,000 one direction. And 10,000. 10,000, 10,000. That's 0, 0 on that side. Don't look like a square. I mean, this side looks longer. Might just be the way they squish it in there. The question is, we turn on the grid thing? The grid thing? I thought there was a grid thing. Grid lines, there they are. Cool. Now, can I zoom in without messing this up? Thank you, Oak. Hawk. That found says, let me check really quick. Okay. We'll count these and we'll see if we get a similar result as you. So maybe we should count them by columns. That might be the easiest. We're just gonna try to count how many different what do you call these things? Problems. From here all the way to here. 1, 2, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7, 28, 9, 30, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, we got about 48. Kind of condensed here, but you know, if we chose a different area, we'd probably get a little bit different numbers. But let's see how this works. 48, is that what I said? I think I said 48. $48 in 10K by 10K. That's what we tested. I don't know why no desert wells showed up. Maybe it doesn't work. So we got 48 in that area. Culprit calculator. Thanks for the biddy unknown. Another biddy saying, hey everyone else. What are you doing there? Oh yeah, it's the beginning of a new month, so you got yourself onto the biddy board quite easily. Thanks for getting us going on that. So if we're looking at a 10,000 by 10,000 area, that's 100 million. Wait. What did we say? 100,000, 100,000. $1 million squared. That's not right, is it? Dude, did we get this wrong again? 10,000 by 10,000 is 100 million. 1 million meters. Is it 1 billion? Times 100,000. Yeah, it's 10 billion. Is that right, Deb? Do you think there's just supposed to be 10 billion here? It's a 100,000 by 100,000. Yeah, I just counted 10,000 by 10,000 area just randomly on the map. Okay, I was trying to figure out what to multiply by. Where's my calculator? I was just going to do math and see exactly what it is. So if it's 10 billion divided by 100 million. Oh, I said I should times it 1,000. Does that make sense? Which would be 48,000 then. You said 34,000, which is kind of close. Thanks to Drink Up Unknown. Can you guys hear the chill Minecraft music in the background? Thanks for another 2 biddies. Unknown saying, "As a random question, do you know easy way for hermits to get rid of hundreds of dragon eggs they got?" I showed some really cool tricks you could do with them. Like you could fill an ocean monument in a matter of seconds using dragon eggs. I showed other tricks you can use them for. You should get approximately 10,000, 100,000 by 100,000. You calculate the number of 10k by 10k of trail runes, then multiply to 100. I don't think so. That's what I just tried to figure out, Dev. I got different numbers. Thanks for the 3 biddies that are unknown. No place in their base. Yeah, I showed some cool stuff you could do with, like you can easily grief place using dragon eggs. When you spam them, they just teleport an area. You can fill the whole area in by clicking really fast. How is that so there, Deb? Because when I did the math, look at that. This is 100,000 times 100,000, right? It's 10 billion. If we compare this to 10,000 by 10,000, it's 100 million. And if we divide 100 million into 10 billion, it comes out to 1,000. How do I get 10k by 10k? It's just as big as this map would go. See this map here? This map goes about down to 10,000 and goes over about 10,000, so that's what I just got a marker at 10,000, 10,000, and I count all the way to 0, 0. That's kind of how. That's why I couldn't do a bigger sample. What's the count? 48. 48. That's what I got here. I mean, I could also choose a different area. Some areas a little thicker. But can you tell me if my math is wrong? Because as far as I can tell, 100 million is, or I guess 10 billion is 1,000 times more than 100 million. I mean, essentially just add these 3 zeros onto it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, did I do that right? It's... Did I put the right amount of zeros? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I did it wrong. Oh, let me try this again. Okay. 10 billion. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Divided by 100 million. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is 100. You're correct. I forgot a 0. That's why I like doing this stuff live on Twitch streaming. That way you guys could correct my mistakes. Okay, so it is 100, which means it'd be 4,800 or 4,800 structures. That would be quite a bit different. What were you able to tell in the Minecraft code? Because trail runs don't generate in every biome. They only generate in some biomes. Australian biome. What is it? Taigas, birch. Taigas, birch. Is that it? Jungles, maybe? Yeah, I think it's jungles. Taigas, old groves, and jungle. Okay, it's an old growth birch, right? taigas, old growth birch, and jungles. So maybe your calculations, Deb, were telling you all possible locations that they could place, but then they would fail once they found that they can't go in that certain biome. Old growth. Please be following the pattern. Five biomes, okay. Ooh, Pink Creeper, congratulations on reaching 50 hours of watch time. You guys give Creeper some hype spam emotes in the chat. We're reaching 50 hours, that means they'll get opt on the testing server. Sweet deal. Oh, they got them placed in their base. Okay. So let me know what you think about that, Dev. It's not too hard to change out the numbers. Let's say instead of being like 38,000, let's just say there's 4,800. And we just do this. And then that automatically calculates everything else. So before, that made these quite easy to get. The lower number here means that you don't have to travel very far in order to find these type of templates. But with the new number adjusted, the number is similar to the other ones, which actually is still one of the easiest. Looks like Snout is now technically the easiest to get. Structures to find. Oh wait, maybe I had that correctly. Oh, maybe I'm sorting by this row here. Can't remember which I'm sorting by. We also have this column which tells rarity total. So templates per, like how many templates you can find in, what did we say? 10 billion square area. Thanks for following, Leroy. You can expect to find a lot of these templates in that area. Also the nether ones, because there's just so many bastions in the nether. And then this column's about area you'd have to search on average to find one template of that type. Dang. What? Can this be right? These numbers are really huge. Area you'd have to search to find one template of that type. I don't know if this is correct. How could these numbers be so big? $100,000 times 100,000. One template in this big area, you'd have to search an average, find one template of that type. This doesn't make sense because you have to search a... Okay, even for this one, it said you have to search a 78,000 block area place just to find one template. What? Okay, what's the square root of one of these? This one says 1,000,000. Let's just try this one. What's 78 or 7,000? 7. How do you say that? 781,000. What's the square root of this? Means you'd have to search in a 800 by 800 area, almost 1,000 by 1,000 area. Does that even make sense? It seems like a lot. Just to find one. Something like the rib. Now it comes from the bastion. It says 500,000. There's like a lot of bastions. Wherever. He says you have to search a 700 by 700 area. Let's just check this out. We go to the nether. We turn on bastion. Why can't I see? Oh, you have to zoom in more. Okay. You're saying we line this up on 0, 0. And we go 700 by 700 area, which is here to here. It's about 1.5 squares, here to here. But there only be one bastion. On average. Maybe that's correct. Well, no, it doesn't mean there's one bastion, does it? What exactly is it saying? It's been a while since we actually did this one. Area you have to search on average to find one template. Okay, to do the math, we use H7, so we use this one. Templates. This is how many templates you can find in this area. Oh. So actually, what, in a 10 billion square area, you only can find about 500 templates of the stronghold one. Okay, let's not do the stronghold one because that one's kind of unique. Let's do the desert one, the dune desert pyramid. The 360 can be found in a 10 billion square area. What? Those do seem pretty rare. So then what we're doing is we're saying if those are equally spread out among the 10 billion square area, I guess we can even do the math to show. Okay, so 10 billion, if we divide that by the 362 templates that you can find there, I said you'd have to search about 27,000. So this isn't 27,000. 27,000. No, No, that's not right. That's 27 million. What? 27 million? That still makes sense, does it? Like, do people really have to search that far to find templates? Is it that hard, guys, to find a template? Anybody know? I don't believe this for some reason. You're saying like the average person travels 27 or has to search 27 million square. How much area, how big area that is? The 5,000 by 5,000 area. Just to find one dune? I mean, I guess if they know the seed, they could probably just use it like this to search for. You just search in desert pretty much, right? Because you know. Where's the temple? This one? What is this? Desert temple. So our calculations are saying that you have to travel like a 5,000 by 5,000 area just to find. Oh, there you can see the whales. Oh, okay. So each of these squares is how much? Anybody know? Where's your spawn marker? Oh, there it is. Each of these squares are 500? Probably about 500 each. Yeah, about 500. Okay. Where's the desert temples? Those are 500, so if we have 10 of those, it's 5,000. So it's sure it's like a 5,000 by 5,000 area. It'd be like down to here, over to here. Be like this big area. I mean, there isn't actually any temples in this area, so probable. They are pretty rare. Not found says things have changed, but not the frequency. Okay, so what does that mean for our document? Do we have to change any numbers? Because what you calculated first was like a really high number. It was like, what do you say, like 33,000 for 10 billion block area? But did that include that they can't generate some biomes? Can you guys hear the Minecraft background music good enough? I guess people would have to search like a 5,000 by 5,000 area just to find some temples. I mean, there's a bunch here, but then if you go somewhere else, there's like nothing over here. I will use another trick. Okay, just give me a couple more minutes. No problem. Okay, so we looked at that one. Those seem like some really outrageous numbers. Because so far, it looks like the rarest one's going to be this one. The Villager Outpost one. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have to search a 32 million square area just to find one though. 32 million square with that. That's a oh, it's not much bigger. 5,600 area by 5,600. Not much bigger than the desert one you have to search for. Okay. Maybe these dudes make sense. When you first think about it, it just seems outrageous. Like, you definitely want a light trail. You'd have to fly all these places. So this other column, average amount of structures you'd have to find to get one template. So it's kind of hard to say which one's the rarest, because sometimes when you do find one, you end up finding like two. Because some of these so-called common ones will give you 2 templates for every spawn. Average amount of structures you'd have to find to get one template. Here you have to search an average to get one template of that type. Okay, so this just tells you takes what? It takes F7? Huh. This column should probably be in front of this column. So something like the stronghold, you only have to search like 1/3 of the stronghold to actually get one templates on average. Or when it comes to pillager outposts, you have to actually find 4 different pillager outposts to actually find one template on average. And then this last one is approximate distance you'd have to walk to get to that template. So how far you have to walk to get to that template? What does this do? It's a square root of I7 okay, so it takes this area and then it makes a straight line in this area. This doesn't make it look as bad. So if you know where the template actually is, if you're walking straight to it, it's not too bad. You only have to travel a couple thousand blocks. I guess that's the I one. The rarest one is the Sentinel, where you have to travel a little over 3,000 blocks, if you know where it's at. But some of the easiest ones to get are actually the Trail Ruins one, which you only have to travel 500 blocks for. Okay, Not found says, Ray, can you make a new world? Sure. What do you want me to do in the new world? Give me the seed. Okay. You're gonna see if your system's working properly. I'm eating some papaya. Good fiber. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna load up a world. Not Found's gonna try to use his calculation to determine where shell runes are. And then we'll check it in game to see if it's really there. Okay, here's a seed. Can you DM? Oh, you can't copy it from there? Here. Okay. Locate, structure, rail runes. Oh, and there it is right there. Right by some coal taiga. So this was at... It was actually pretty far away, what? So it was 1,400 blocks away from... I don't know where we were at. Where we're at. We were at... We're not too far away from 0, 0. Negative 1,600. I guess it does still say how far we had to go. It's funny. Goes in 1,400. And go positive. We had probably go like 200 blocks one way, and maybe 1,400 blocks another way. You want me to go to that location? Too far out. No, what did I do? TP. Oh. Oh, there's one there. Thanks for following, LebQ. You see it's right there. I camouflages with other stuff. This is an old growth. There you go. For this seed, the count is 38, about 3,900. Okay. So our hand counted using this was not too far off, because we just hand counted at 48,000. You're saying about, or 4,800, and you're saying about 3,900. I'll do 5 random seeds. Okay, that sounds perfect. Not found. Wait. So he's gonna look at 5 different seeds, and then we're gonna take the numbers and we're gonna average them together. Okay, so he got 4,892 plus, or I guess it's 3, then 3, oh, yeah, start looking like they're pretty close together. 3,787 plus 3,906 plus 3,721 plus 3,7. Okay. 2,7 divided by 5. Wow. 3,800. 3,800, and we can round up to 7. Thank you, Dev, for getting that. Very helpful. Because that did change a little bit. So now they're no longer the most common. Technically, snout is more common. So based off of this, I think we're going to go by this for the rarest, like how far you have to actually travel. Approximate distance you have to walk to get to that template. It's about getting the first one, because once you get the first one, then you can just make copies of it. Sweet. Napon says, I have to add biome checks now. Okay, biome gen is a mess. I have no clue how you're doing that. Sounds pretty cool. I mean, if you want to write up a little message about how you did that, then I can add that into the video. It'd be cool to see how you determine that. Okay, so Snout's the easiest one to get. Probably because there's so many bastions in the nether, because they pretty much generate every single biome in the nether. And there's a lot of chests for them. For now, I use Cubiomes Viewer. Oh, sounds cool. I'm gonna paste that so I don't forget that. Make a mod soon, wow. And then next, the rarest ones are the trails, which are all pretty much the same, because every trail is very similar. Then it's another fortress, also because in the nether dimension they're like pretty much only structure and they can generate pretty much everywhere. Confirm the others too. Okay. And then we got the shipwrecks. I think shipwrecks are just so common. Then the end cities, which does make sense because in the end dimension there's not any other structure but end city. And they have a lot of chests. And there's only one biome, the end dimension biome. Ancient cities, they're next rare because they just have so many chests. It's like insane how many chests they have. Where's that part? Chest. Must be this one here. I have about 26 chests on average. There's a lot. Trail runes have about 32 gravel. Okay. And the next rare one is the Tide one. It's the Ocean Monuments. So these actually come from Guardian kills. Looting doesn't help. Which is because they have a pretty high chance of dropping. That's probably what helps. Silent one, which is supposed to be super duper rare, only at 1% chance of finding it per chest. But the thing is, there's just so many chests, it equals out. It's not the rarest type. A lot of people thought this was the rarest one. Even a bunch of these, which are considered like common, like the jungle one, it's actually more rare to get. The Vex one, which you think would be definitely rare because you have to find a woodland mansion. I think woodland mansions have quite a few chests, 6 chests, but each chest has a 50% chance of giving you one, so pretty good chance of finding one there. desert pyramids, which you would think would be one of the easiest ones to get. Turns out to be one of the harder ones. And the rarest one looks like to be Centenary, or Century, the village outpost one. And then I have the stronghold ones separate. Here we could change this a little bit better. So on average, the stronghold one is kind of rare, but it's not the rarest. And the netherite upgrade is also actually like one of the most common ones. It actually is the most common one. Wow. On average, you only have to walk 400 blocks. That's pretty cool. Here's our math over here. We could probably get rid of this. I don't think we're actually using any of this math anymore. Here's everyone who helped with the document. So then the next part is I have to actually record this video. Which I think I'm going to... Oh, okay, Dev wrote in some numbers. Is that like a single... Those numbers you gave me, Dev, are those like just testing at one time, or is that like several tests? Oh, it's 5? 5 different test averages? Okay, thank you, Dev. Holder says, hi, Holter here. How you doing? Okay. So I can't remember how we got our first numbers. I think we just got them from you checking a area. One time, so 5 times should be better. But we just need to come in here and change this numbers here. Let's see how different they are. So you're saying village outpost is, well, that's pretty close. 12,500, and you said 12 or 1,276. Desert Pyramid is 632. Wow, these are really close. 632. That's good. That means we're getting close to the true answers. So when I do I'll record the video on it, what I want to do is I want to kind of explain this document without actually showing the document and like pointing different things out, because I think that'd be kind of boring. What I want to do is I want to start with the easiest ones to get and then work away to the rarest ones. That way the video ends showing like this is the rarest type. Okay, mansion is 116. Mansion. Where does it go? Right here. Oh, that's pretty close. We had 113, 16. What I'll do is I'll maybe I'll give like a brief overview about the templates, like saying like there's this many templates. Maybe even start with a big misconception. Maybe I'll start the video by saying like people think the silent template is the rarest one. It only has a 1% chance of spawning, which is the lowest percentage of all these. Let me write some stuff down. if I start the video saying something kind of really, something like catching, kind of like catchy or dramatic. Like if a lot of people think the silent template is the rarest one, if I start the video by saying it's not, I feel like that would be a pretty cool video. The silence template is not the rarest. It's kind of, it's about halfway, maybe. Not the rarest armor trim. Despite it being only a 1% chance only being 1% chance of finding it in a ancient city. You say a ancient city, or do you say an ancient city? An ancient city. Ancient. Find it in an ancient city. Seems like kind of a tongue twister. The title of the video can be something like rarest. This is not the. You do a couple different titles. One title could be "This is not the rarest armor trim," or a title could be "Rarest armor trim is not what you think it is." And then the thumbnail could be showing the silent armor. Or it's called silence, right? Silence. Showing the silence armor trim. And then maybe an X over it. And then beside it, show the outline, like show a black outline. Or silhouetted, right? Silhouette, show silhouette. How do you spell silhouette? Or is it silhouette? Silhouette. The silhouette of. So the rarest one is actually Sentinel Entry, but they all have the same outside, so it should be the same. Hey, Shadow Clips, how goes it? I guess we can work on the thumbnail today. I don't feel like recording because my voice is already pretty shot. But let's go into our. I think I can delete this world. Oh, and Dev is still posting the different numbers. Let's put the rest of the numbers in that he has completed. So he has the mansion and then the jungle temple. He has 865. Yeah, the thing is, like, Dev, you did such a good job at getting a large sample size. Like, what do you say, 10 billion square area? That these numbers aren't really changing at all. Would be better to confirm chunk base or in-game. See, what we had before? Control Z. Yeah, it wasn't off by too much. Whoops. Then again, if your previous estimation was using the same technique, you got 2125, 2125. That is for Ancient City. That one can also be copied down here. The other ancient city. Tide, you're saying 2702 or 3702? That's pretty close as well. The only ones that are left are a couple of these oddball ones. Thanks for contributing, Shadow Eclipse. Shadow says, how you doing? Not doing too bad. Excited to start working on this video. Kind of wanted this video to be completed, you know, shortly after the update came out, but we're getting around to it now. I mean, we did do quite a good job at getting most of this calculated all before the update. So then when the update did come out, we only have to make these small changes and then record it. The thing is, I actually started recording this video way back in the early beginning of the year. But the problem was they started changing the percentages and stuff. So I actually have footage of me going to the different structures, which I'll put in the video, and then I'll just put new audio over top of it. How you doing there, Wildy? Hello, just quick drop in before work. Been busy all day. Glad you could stop in there, Wildy. We're just trying to figure out the rarest temple type. Double checking the calculations and figuring out how we want to do the video. I forgot to provide the world download. Let's do that before I forget. Today's video, I need to put the world download in there. There is a simple little farm. Thanks for everyone contributing to the community challenge. Okay. So we need is a new structure block. Want to save. We'll save this as NBT file. That way people can load it up with Schematica or whatever they want to use. Okay. Probably use a small structure block actually. Yeah, that's well. Have to drop it down by one. Easy Enderman farm. Save entities. Save. That should be everything we need to know, right? I don't think I forget anything. Okay. Now. Hello, Enderman. We'll sit here. And then we will do spawn point everyone here. And we will save this. Okay, this is our green screen world. We'll work on the silent armor, which I don't know if I have a version of it already in this world. Might. We can look for it if we have to. We just make a new one too. Actually, it might be in the armor world. Whoa, we got a raid from Frozen Architect. Thanks so much for coming in with that amazing raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? Let us know in the chat. Chosen's crew has chosen you. Oh, that's such amazing. Lovely message to go along with it. Makes a lot of sense. What were you up to on your stream? How's everybody doing this lovely Friday? There's a shout out to Chosen. There's also this Twitch shout out. Yeah, Chosen, which pops up on top of the screen, makes it nice. Welcome in, everybody. You guys don't know who I am. I'm a Raiseworks streamer and YouTuber. I've been doing Minecraft for the last 14 years. I really enjoy designing simple farms and machines. And just today I released a video about a simple, quick Enderman farm. Keep it easy to build up and use. And good from early to late game. I did sneak into some of your streams that are Chosen. Doing those different modded Minecraft, and I cannot wrap my mind around that. That is what we were just finishing up. But we're also calculating. Let's see if this will pop up. We're calculating the rarest armor trim type. We all got in the chat. First, we got Chosen themselves. Welcome in 5. We also got Path here. Tasty Taco. Elba's here. We got Red Bull. Green Swarm. Chosen says that we're doing some Vault Hunters. Every time I see Vault Hunters, like I said, there's so much going on. Collecting of different things, crafting. How did that go for you? Thanks everybody who's hitting the follow button. If you guys are new to the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. You guys count as a viewer, help us get closer to 50,000 followers. It's a huge goal we're getting closer to. Appreciate bringing a comedian here. Architect. It says, I can't wrap my head around some of the farms you build. I appreciate the nice words there. I do have fun designing them. Jordan says, today it was really fun. RNG God was on my side. Ooh. You loot different stuff and you get different probabilities of getting loot. So RNG must play a part in loot hunters or vault hunters. I didn't even know how that all works. Thanks everybody contributing to the community challenge. Okay, let's go. We have a world that has all the armor pieces in it. For most of them. Actually, it is missing the new ones. I can't remember, Dev, if you ever gave me the new ones for this world. If you guys know, 1 to 20 brings in trim armor. The Dev put together this world that lets you see them all. Let me lower down my render distance so not low frames. Trying to load them all in at once. Because there is not only different materials you can put on them, but also different trims. It can be a wide variety. And then you can also put them on different armor types. I think these are all but the new ones. I can't remember how many new ones there is. Give you one that's old, if I recall. Okay. Okay. This one is called Armor 2. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have it. Let's see if I have it here. Armor. So I got the leather armor, that's the only 2 I have. Further said trims are very interesting. Was something that Tinker's constructor did years ago. Yeah. I kind of remember that. But they gave him special abilities, right? These are just for looks, but definitely cool to kind of customize your armor. And we were talking about like the rarest type. Oh, these aren't. I thought these were the silent ones. They're not. Let me check. Let me check our messages. He did send me one. He sent me the tropical fish. I'll put that in the video. What else? Oh yeah. Recording. The rare trims. Spreadsheet. Another spreadsheet. Another spreadsheet. Right? Spreadsheets. Google spreadsheet. Google spreadsheet. Okay. The chunks. It was a little while ago that they did come out these last trims. Leather armor, leather armor. Actually, I don't think you did send it to me there, Dev. I just checked the Discord. Which ones are we missing? We're missing these new brownish ones. We go into, I think it's crafting stuff. Here it is. So the big lineup that we have, this consists of most of them, except for these 4. We're missing host. Oh, actually, wait, they kind of changed some of them. I completely forgot about this. They changed some of the names and stuff. No. Let's just double check this. Okay, if we pull this one off, back on. This one is called Sentry. That is a Sentry. Isn't they changed some of these? This one's called Dune. I thought they renamed, mixed these up or something. Host. Wild. Okay, so far these are correct. Tide. I think this one's the same. This is the Warden one. The Vex one I don't think changed. It's one of the ones towards the end. The Rib one's the same. Now it should be the same because I one should be the same. Maybe it's a Spire one. No, Spire one's the same too. Do you remember when they changed the armor stuff? Which release did they add it in? The new ones. They added these in the same time they added in the trails. Because these come from the trails, right? But then, towards the end, one of the later snapshots, they came in and then they switched some of the colors or some of the patterns versus some of the names. You remember that? I can't remember what was what. Actually, what we can do, Wikipedia might keep track of this. We look up trim smithing templates. Yeah, let's look up this. I chose says they like the Vex one. Next one is this one here. It's a very straight one. Almost looks like you're wearing like a button up. Okay, so if we go into the Wikipedia, if we go down to history, it might be in here. So they came out with them on the 4th week of this year. In the 5th week, they did some changes, including adding the leather ones, changing the percentages. Then on the 12th week, they added in the new ones. Oh, and also the silent one. Well, then they changed the texture. Change the texture of the Dune armor trim smithing templates. Oh, they just changed the texture of these, but not the actual armor. Okay, pattern texture for Dune and center trims are changed from dink to dink. On this. To that. What? This. What? Oh. Because the Dune one had this thing in it. Armor trim Dune. This is the... That can't be the new Dune one. What? These previously patterned were left with different names. Dune was renamed to Sentinel, and Sentinel was renamed to Sharper. Oh my gosh. Dude, I can't wrap my head around this. What does this mean? They say host raise sharpener no longer generates in suspicious sand in trail runes. Okay, that's because they don't have suspicious sand in trail runes. What does this even mean? I'm confused by this part. The pattern texture of Dune and Sentinel armor trims changed. This says this one's Dune, because this one is sharper. It says this one is Dune. It says this one is Dune as well. Not sure. I guess if you send me a new one, Dev, with the new setup and stuff, then I can compare them with the old ones. But yeah, we're working on trying to figure out what is the rarest one. A lot of people think the silent one's the rarest one, but we did a bunch of math here. The silent one's actually like pretty average, a little bit above average when it comes to difficulty finding it. Dev went ahead and also checked the probability of finding these other structures. Let's go ahead and add those to our document. So he checked like a 10 billion square area in Minecraft to see how many of each structure you can find. And this will give us a better idea of like how rare they are. So something like the ancient city. Let's see. Ancient city says there's 2,125. I guess I already wrote that one down. I guess that's exactly what we have already. Ancient city is our ocean monument. Oops. Ocean monument, there is. Oh, that's the same number. I guess we already wrote that one down too. There's about 2,000 some ancient cities in that area. The end city, so there is, oh, 9,000. There is change. Okay, what exactly changed with the end cities? Do they actually make less end cities? 284. For shipwrecks, so there's 22 or 22,022. For the Nether Fortress, there's 26,000 structures and 466. That only Bastion is left. It's almost same, so I think it's fine as it is. Now the end world generation, so you can take average of these values and the old values. The old values was just one sample, so I think these new values are better. But the Bastion, did you also do a stronghold? Stronghold is here. We got the Bastion here, and the stronghold here. Okay. Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's only 128. That's true. So once you use them all up, there's no more. Okay. That one we don't actually have to calculate. Good point. Hey, Biggie! So just the Bastion. But yeah. Over in this column here, kind of tells how rare they are. So this is how far you'd have to walk. If you knew exactly where it was, how far you'd have to walk to get to find one of these templates. So the easiest one is actually the Bastion one. Then the what's this one? The Trevor? Yeah. And the Fortress, Shipwrecks, End City, Ancient City, Ocean Monument, the other Ancient City variation. This is the silent one. People think that one's the rarest, but it's not. The jungle is more rare. Jungle Temple. The mansion's also rare. Desert Pyramids, second to the rarest, and the most rarest one is actually the Pillager Outpost, where you have to walk on average 3,100 blocks to find it. You could also say the stronghold ones are rare, just because there's a limited amount. You typically would have to walk a pretty good distance, about 2,500 blocks. But the Bastions are like the easiest ones to get. Even the netherite template. Hey, boar! Okay. So let's make a little armor stand of the rarest type. Which one do I have on right now? I have the diamond one. I think the one that looks the coolest is this one with the diamond trim. No. Yeah. I think this one with the diamond trim maybe, but with the new one. You also can put netherite on netherite. Let's do that. Let's see which one looks better. Get our diamond. And the silence one. The cool thing about the silence one is that the majority of the color, the majority of the trim part is actually quite large. So we'll do headpiece first. Oh, got the advancement. Oh, nice. Headpiece with diamonds with trim. And then, oh, that does look pretty cool. Drop that. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to drop it. Whatever. I was just gonna make a copy of it. Okay, those leggings. Wait, why does this? Oh, it doesn't look that. Okay, you guys see what it looks like over here. Like, why does it not look that cool? Okay, so we got this one, and then let's make a diamond version of it with the netherite, just the opposite, and see what one looks better. This is going to be for the thumbnail of the video, so we're just trying to make, just make the coolest looking one for the thumbnail. Okay. Thanks for following, Red Hot. Oh, okay. Okay, this definitely looks quite different. Do you guys think it would look better when it's enchanted? Okay, that one versus this one is going to be the diamond one. Ah, shoot. Okay, this one looks way cooler. Why? Why is it such a big difference? This is diamond armor with the black trim. Netherite trim. This is netherite, but diamond. Like day and night. This one's like super, what do you call that? Where it blends really well. That file says, I think I found it. Wait. Looks like camo. It does. You're trying to camouflage with maybe some diamonds that are in deep slate. Where can we find those? Natural blocks? Diamonds, deep slate. Not perfectly, but kind of blends. I think this one will be better for the video. It just, or the thumbnail, it just pops more. Is there a way to make the armor stand with the bottom flat gray piece missing? Data, get entity, this entity here. This is all the information. Couldn't make the whole armor stand invisible. There's also a small version of it. No base. No base plate. Right here. Okay. No base plate. Okay. Summon armor stand. Here. No base plate 1B. Oh, okay. And I put this back on again. I think that just looks better than... Oh wait, backwards. That's okay. I just have to cut that stuff off if I want to make a trying to make this stuff not render. What we'll do is we'll just make a green screen behind this, or whatever color screen. It does look kind of strange. It looks like the boots are really big. You don't have that that base on it. What kind of angle should we do for this? What would look best for... Ooh, actually upwards looks pretty good from the thumbnail. I've never really seen the top of it for first straight on. We'll try a couple pictures. Try a picture from here. One from here, and then one from straight on. If I don't like them, I can always come back and make some more. Check DM says Dev, okay. Whoops. The new count is 4,000, right? I don't know what the new count is. Didn't really think about it. Oh, you got a new world download. Okay, so this has the, what? I think it's like 5 new trims. We checked the Wikipedia. Oh, did you actually do this in that snapshot? If possible, I would like you to do it in the full release, just so this thing's also included or whatever else. I guess I could load it up in the full release. Because I'm still a bit confused about this thing here. Okay, we downloaded that. Let's go ahead and we will load it up. Throw that into our saved world. Okay, now it should be in here. How old is it? Called armor. Oh, it's from the 3rd. You sure this has everything in it? Because this is from the 3rd month of this year. Or did you just find some old world? There's one missing. But which one? I'm guessing it's one of these 3. Maybe the silence one. If possible, can you do it in the full release? Just so we're not missing any of the changes. Leather. Oh wow, that is way wider. Oh yeah, okay, you got the silence one. That's this one here. You don't have the associated signs anymore. So I can't really tell. I think this is the Dune one. Oh no! Okay, this is how they changed it. Okay, so this is no longer the Century one. This is no longer the Dune one, right? This was used to be the Dune one. We go back to our old world. You don't use a specific version? Oh, okay. I guess if I load up in the version. So is this, Oh, this is a Century one. Okay. I thought this was a Dune one. Look at the Z fighting on the pants that I'm holding in my hand. Okay. Well. This is the I one, I believe. No, this is the Dune one. Okay. I one is this one. This is the Stronghold one. Counted the Netherite 2. Yeah, I think you're missing it. You're missing the diamond, missing the silent one for the diamond one. Right? 3, 6, 9, 11. Is there 11? Okay, we got 9. Oh. Did I go to the wrong world? I did, I went to the wrong world. Okay, let's get some of these in. Chainmail. Oh, those look pretty cool. Dang. Okay, I think those are gonna be people's favorites. Iron. Let's summon them all in. Wow, that's a lot. Oh yeah, 4,000. Make the Skulk sensor make a relaxing sound. Oh, this looks kind of crazy. Almost looks like some kind of camo gear. That one's prominent. Yeah, the red one, that's crazy. Yeah, you can do turtle helmets. I did a video where I showed all the armor trims at the time, but I didn't include these new ones. That one looks cool. Red and the dark ones look pretty cool. Look at the top of that one. Like silver. Oh, this one was just like a stray. The order is in DM. Okay. Complete awesome. Enchantment really doesn't come through when you do enchant these. I did do a video where I walked up and down each of these rows to show them all off, but I'm missing the new ones. Is that one? What other ones? Is it these? Sharper, probably. Riser. Post. Yeah, I think these are all the new ones. Yeah, Wayfinder. So all I would have to do is look at these, I guess. And hey, Tass! What is this camel looking trim? This is the silence one from Ancient Cities. 1% chance per chest. It's definitely the most unique looking one. For the thumbnail, I'm trying to find the most, like, if you consider what would be the rarest armor trim. Most people would say netherite with either diamond trim or netherite trim. Well, this is netherite with netherite trim. I don't really like that fascinating. So I think I'm gonna use netherite with diamond trim. But then you can also do the inverse. Because right, it only takes one netherite to turn diamond into netherite. So I think it's the same amount of netherite if you do it this way or if you do it the other way around. If you do netherite on diamond or if you do diamond on netherite. Right? There's diamond on diamond. I think this one just pops the most. Because diamond's still this iconic thing. When people think of Minecraft, they think of diamond. I think we're gonna use this as wait, how do can I not get an NBT version of this? Okay, I guess not. But I guess I already do have one in Otherworld. Here are the turtle helmets. Oh, that one's pretty cool. Green on green. Ooh. Purple also pops quite a bit. Like that one looks pretty cool. They've also made a colored armor version. With leather. Oh yeah, this one isn't updated, that's true. But it shows the different colors of leather. You can use silver, grays, blacks. Black is actually pretty nice. Huh. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. You could definitely do like a mini game where you have different armor sets, and this one would be pretty prominent because the black lets the trim really pop out. The red. These almost look like Santa Claus outfits. Here's the quartz. Actually, yeah, the quartz one I think actually looks better than the iron one in the front, or like a Saint Nick looking. Well, yeah, this one's a little bit more of a silver color. I think this is more of a whiter, creamy color. I'm sure somebody made some nice. I guess this one here looks pretty good, like a Saint Nick. Look at all the orange ones. We could give Gordy a trimmed armor now. Yeah, I would love to see what the silence one looks like. Silence in the color ones. This green reminds me of like Christmas green, like almost like a present. I'm sure people are gonna like stick these armor stands like partly in the ground and have their just helmet sticking out and be like, oh look, it's a present. These look pretty good, these dark blue. It always kind of looks like a little face. Gold trim. The backs of them also look a bit different. Like here there's a complete circle, here there's a broken circle. A lot of them don't have too much designs on the top of their helmets. This one has something, but that's about it. Oh, this one too. All the rest are kind of missing something. See, the orange looks pretty fierce. They could be warriors. You think you're able to make an updated version of that, Dev? Because I bet the silent one looks pretty different for the other ones. Yeah, for the leather colored ones. Because even here you can see how different it looks without the colored. 12 armor trims, is that what it is? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16? Is it 16? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. I think it's 16. There's also 4 trail ones that you're probably missing. Hey, Abjur. Oh, Make It Right Now says not found. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to do a new video where I walk up and down all of these again. Can't really tell this one's trimmed. Okay, so which one's the rarest armor type? We said it was the Century one. So let's make an armor stand with that one. And then I'll probably be what? Which one is the Century one? Did we say it was this one here? Yeah, okay. Hey, I got another transmit. Okay, Century. And what we'll do with this armor stand is put the sun up at the very top. This on there. And then we'll take a screenshot. This one does have a base. And then what we'll do is we'll black out the armor stand so people can't see it. Kind of like a mystery armor set. Ooh, that looks cool. This almost looks like moss is growing on or something. And then we'll just put those into my editing software. What was the other list? This has more than ones you were just looking at. The other one was before they added them. Before they added in the 5 new types. Deb made this one. This one has the 5 new types. Full of 16. We got 9 here. Gonna be 18 there, minus 2. So 16. Yeah, there's 16 of them. Yeah, these... No, I don't want to open them. I'm going to put them over here. Out of the three images, which one looks best? I think it's between these two. I think it's this one. Let's clean this one up. Okay, and then we're going to combine that one with one of these. This one, this one, this one. They're gonna be blacked out. So do this. No, okay. Not gonna work. Let's first clean them up a little bit. Then we will make them just shadows. We'll see which shadow looks the best. Is it Control T? Control Shift T? Control Shift. Oh, we got a little bit of black here. A little bit of white. Remove this. So. And then what else? How many different ones did I take a picture of? Why do I have 3 of these? Oh wait, one of these is we're keeping. Okay. I think it's this one. Yeah, we're keeping that one. Okay, Control Shift. What is that? Control Shift E. Oh, Control Shift E. There it goes. This one got a little bit of white in there. Doesn't have to be perfect, just so people look at the thumbnail, they don't notice anything too weird. Okay, so we got our 3 silhouettes. Let's just move them over here. So which silhouette looks the best? Thanks for following. Conflict. Which silhouette looks the best? I think the middle one does. Which one do you guys think? Type in chat. Do you guys think 1, 2, or 3 looks best? 3 and 2. 3 is this one. This is a little bit angled from above. 2 has a little bit of like the whole of the helmet showing through. Has a little bit more interesting because the angle is a little more interesting than this one. Probably the least interesting one. It's a little bit just too boxy. This one's just a different angle, a little bit higher angle. I think this one has the most interesting look to it. So I think we'll use that one. That one's the middle one. We'll use that one and we'll use this one. And then what we'll do is we will move this one to this side. And we will move this one to this side. Okay. Can you guys hear the chainsaw in the background? You might be able to hear the chainsaw when I'm talking. Let's put some text in. We'll put rarest. Rarest. Which text looks nicest? Think about like a rare text, if there's something that's precious or distinguished. Expensive. Like what text looks expensive? This one, I think like a more jagged text would look more expensive. Illustrate wealth. Papyrus, I don't know if I have that one. I downloaded some that I thought were nice. I don't have papyrus. What does papyrus look like? Papyrus. Oh, font. Okay, I closed my window so it's not so loud, the chainsaw. Papyrus doesn't look, to me it doesn't look rich, fancy. Expensive font. Expensive looking font. Expensive looking font. Okay. So expensive ones have a lot of these swirls. Presence of Comic Sans Papyrus. Hey Ingerbird. How goes it? Oh, expensive font. Something kind of, I guess expensive means like delicate, meaning the letters are kind of thin. I don't know if I have any font like that. I mean, I have a lot of font that have thin letters, but not really elegant. Typically don't use that type of font, so I never downloaded it. Here's, nah, these don't look that good. Kind of cursive though. You guys still hear the Minecraft music well, background music? Font. Font. Oh, Google has a thing called fonts. Okay. Expensive. What? What I'm looking for? Can't find any fonts there. Did I spell the word expensive correct? Expensive. Fancy or royalty maybe? Royalty. High school royalty. Oh, it doesn't auto-complete? Well. Rich? I don't know. Actually, these are names. Oh, I don't categories? See what categories I have. What? Languages. How many fonts do they have? All these look the same. Thanks for following. Your fave. It has to be something that's also legible. Probably not cursive. Maybe cursive might work. Something like this. Oh shoot, I'm gonna lose my progress. Did I lose my progress? Called Great Vibes. Okay. content. Download family. Forget how the font thing works. You have to put it in a special spot for the fonts to work. No, you just have to open it, right? I think you hit install. Let's see what this looks like. Do I have to restart this? What was this called again? Great vibes. Oh, I do have it here. Ooh, it does look kind of cool. But I don't know if it's legible. Ooh, that is kind of cool. Cool, but okay, we'll try it. Let's get finished. See if we can make it better. Let's make this smaller. Yellow text also makes you think of being like rich. Let's see if we can make it. I guess I should try to make it bold. Okay, we'll try again. Rare. Maybe lowercase would. Lowercase versus uppercase. I don't think they would use uppercase. Bold. Up a little bit. Bigger. Just not very legible. Okay. Let's try putting a border on it. Still not that legible. Like. Cool. Cursive type. I'm just trying to use something that looks fancy. I don't care if it's cursive or not. Always wonder what exactly Big Boom does. You can click on it, I'll tell you more. Bold with an outline. It is bold and does have outline. Bevel effect would make it look like gold. Oh, I don't know how I could do that. You mean like a bit like shining across this? There's probably something in this program that can do that, but I just don't know. Style, text format. I really don't use much of the stuff they have here. I think I've seen that Benevoling before though. There's Bulge. This is more distortion, so I don't really paint on it. I've seen it somewhere before. Let's make this one a similar size. Is there Photoshop? I know layer effects. We can have maybe the word common above this one. It's a common peasant. Common peasant armor. We had to find a text that seems very common. One of the most mundane texts. Maybe something a little bit childish. I mean, childish. Common. It's all caps, which does kind of catch your eye, but maybe we want lowercase. Kelly. Yeah, probably some of the default stuff actually looks a little too bland. Like, it still needs to be able to catch people's eyes as a thumbnail. I mean, what do you guys think? I think it just looks a little bit too odd. I think it's a little bit too straight. I think there's ones that look more childish. This one. Maybe I should do a capital C like the other one. Something like this. Good start. We'll find somebody to raid. I have been streaming for over 2 hours and a half. Still have a bit of a headache. So we'll find somebody who's also playing Minecraft. We'll raid them. Stick around, guys. We can raid as a big party all at once. And meanwhile, while I find that person and get it going, sure check out all my socials on screen. Make sure you sub to me on YouTube. Don't miss out on this video that we're doing. As well as hit the bell notification over there so you don't miss out on any of those big notifications. Join my Discord, link is there. Also have a Twitter.
In a pillar.
Follow me at Raise Works. I have a Patreon. Also have a TikTok, and Instagram, and Reddit. Click them all, join them all. Let's see who we can raid. We can raid Rendog, who's actually going for trims. This is exactly what we were doing. I think Cub's working on his museum. Yeah, I think so. Or we can raid ZF, who's playing Minecraft Mario. So indecisive. I think we might as well raid Rendog. Because he is doing something most related to what we're doing. Though we did raid him somewhat recently. Oh, is he actually still streaming? Okay, looks like he was taking a break. Okay. We will raid Rendog because he's actually going for the different trims. So we get all you guys to join in for a Rendog raid. If you guys know who Rendog is, he is a fellow streamer. He's playing Minecraft. He's also a YouTuber, so make sure you guys follow him on his YouTube channel as well as drop him a follow on Twitch. Or you can subscribe to them on YouTube. We'll be hopping over there with the raid. If you guys could all please copy the raid message from you see there in the chat. Copy that message. We'll paste it into Rendog's. I've helped him with some projects in the past before, like, you guys might remember, we did the sheep cannon, and he used the cannon for his mini game. Trying to help him with, I think that was back when the mycelium thing was going on. Copy that raid message and so you get every one of you guys to copy that and paste that into his chat when we hop on over there. Appreciate you guys hanging out.